Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Um, yeah, I saw a brief little thing that said "Welcome to the chat room" on OBS, and when I flipped over to look at Twitch, it was on error, reload, it's offline, that sort of thing. But the stream is still running just fine, so hopefully. This kid has caused so many issues, Pastel, with everything. Except that she's only done that like once, and it's the most recent thing, and it's because she was influenced to, not because she's going to do it to herself on a normal basis. Shaggy has a big and dramatic family, and the majority of the drama comes from the one we're talking about. Yeah. At the same time, Shaggy, there's only so much you can do to help her. At some point, she has to start helping herself. You're fine, Shaggy. I know you have to take care of stuff. I had Star and Ryan to keep me company at first, and then Star and Pastel. Gotcha, because you're not her bio mom and you never, like, officially adopted her. I hope she can too, Star, but like we said, she's 15. She knows what she's doing. She knows what's going on. She needs to help herself. She's been given plenty of tools to do it. Changing to happier topics. Shaggy, I gave the deranged Hello Kitty magnet to my nephew. He laughed. No, I didn't take a pic. Basically, it rather looked like this one with a pink bow. But when I went to laminate it, I didn't realize that the ink I had gone over to darken the eye and the whiskers wasn't dried yet. So there was a black smear all along her cheek, and the eye just streaked upward like it was like scarred, like Hello Kitty had gone to war. Yeah, it kind of did. I don't think anybody would have wanted that one. My nephew is strange. I figured he'd appreciate it. Look, Kitty went on a weekend bender. All right, I'm going to laminate this, but we're going to let this dry first. So we're going to come back over here for a psychedelic kitty. That's a little different. So these are done. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to put on the other side. And if I'm going to do small ones like these, because I can fit 8 across on these ones, or large ones like these where I can only fit 6 across. And I have to figure out what I'm going to put in them. A tie-dye one? I'm not even sure what I would do to do that. Oh. Hold on, we're going to have an ad in about a minute, just as a heads up. Well, yeah, and in them I mean by like these are Hello Kitties, these are cats, these are books, these are the high standards. So basically what I do, you see all the circles. These are my circle tools. One of my Lipton tea caps and a Powerade cap. So I draw the circle so that way I have a basis for how big I'm gonna draw it. And then I have to figure out what kind of image I want to put inside that circle. What's going to be the focal point, like with Hello Kitty here, of the magnet. Now, some of these, like these ones, I didn't use these caps for. This was hand drawn, so that's why it's kind of a wonky shape. Same thing as this. They're not exactly circles. I love Frosty Tools. Oh. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? What do I use the little one for? All of these were drawn with the little ones. And all of these were drawn with the little ones. No, because I draw the base, and that's what I draw inside, and then I go over it in black, because when I cut it out, if I don't exactly cut perfectly, I'm not cutting into the image. So the black outline gives me a bit of wiggle room when I'm cutting all the stuff out. Just like Hello Kitty was the Powerade cap, the big one, and these are the big one. So I can get 6 of these across one page, and I can get 8 of these across one page. So the smaller ones I get more magnets out of, but the bigger ones allow me for more writing, more detail, more intricate images, if that makes sense. When I did these ones, originally I was considering doing a longer phrase. And I might do more. I will probably do more of these books with the other phrase. Thank you, Shaggy. I'm very bad with the posture, especially when I'm crafting. I am drinking.
Make sure you stretch out those creamy hamstrings.
And the stretch. Thank you very much. Yeah, the original quote I was going to do with these was, I prefer books to reality, which isn't that long. So I will probably make more of these book ones and put that quote on them as well, because I do like that quote as well. But I don't know that I want to do more books right at this moment. As you can tell, some of them get kind of wonky shaped as I'm going, because they're all hand-drawn, so they come with their own flaws. But I'm trying to figure out what else I should do while I wait for Hello Kitty to dry so I don't smear her again. I guess since I already have the large ones, I'll continue doing the large. You had someone order 12 of the Smut Lover page holders? Page holders? I don't know that I know what your page holders are. Or were you making bookmarks like these too? Oh, the things in the spine of the book. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, Shaggy, could you explain the stuff that you make? Because Star was asking earlier when I mentioned that I was probably going to send a bunch of these to you to. That would make sense, honestly. Because, yeah, I was telling Star earlier that I was going to make a bunch of these and send them to you so that you could sell them at the market that you go to. And she was asking what you made. And I did mention earrings and your crap collector boxes and um, I know you do some 3D printed stuff that you sell as well. I mean, I suppose I could make some bookmarks that say smut lovers. Oh, you've been busy. But what kind of a background would you use for smut lovers? Maybe just a heart? Well, yeah, black. Or are you saying just a no image, just a black background with the writing? Yeah, when Shaggy sells these for me, we're thinking 250 or $3 a piece or 2 for 5. Doesn't matter what they are, they're just going to be 3 a piece or 2 for 5. And if they seem to sell well at her market, maybe if I get a chance to just keep making more and more, I can potentially start selling my crafts online or something. Okay, Shaggy, if I do the smut lover thing, is it just like words with a black background? No image or anything? I don't know that I can draw handcuffs or whips. I could probably do hearts. Those are easy enough. All right, hold on. Uh, let me look up images real quick because I always need a reference. I don't know if I could draw that. All right, let's see here. Um, I don't know if I could draw that, honestly, and make it look like what it's supposed to look like. And I know it's very bad. You're not going to be able to see that. Don't think I'm going to have much luck with handcuffs. Um, I feel like I'm not going to be able to make it look like what it should look like. All right. Let's start with the words. Because I feel like anything I do is going to have to. Okay, if I do the words, probably a all black background. So silver for the words, and then whatever I draw in the background. Yeah, it's not going to show up very well until I start putting backgrounds on it. Yeah, Shaggy makes some really good things. Lot less flawed things than what I make. All right. I feel like hearts would be fairly easy to do. I really don't know that I could draw handcuffs, honestly. Let's stick with hearts for the time being. Yes, I do. I think I can make this bigger. Should I do black sparkly background or just a plain black background? Sparkles really are glitter. Like anytime I run my hand over it, my hand is glittering because it's rubbing off onto my hand. That's a lot, Shaggy. Why? Because he lets you buy it? Or because he encourages it? The glitter and the paint was his doing. Okay, not all of these are going to have a pure black background because this is going to use up a lot of ink. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Don't get me wrong, I love my sparkly pens. I am not what people call a girly girl, but I love the look of the sparkly ink on these bookmarks. There, how's that look? Okay, so that just means this one wound up really thin, didn't it? Up this heart inside when love and pain collide. Okay, yeah, this was not even. All right. We are going to pause from this for a moment because I do believe everything is dry here. So we're going to laminate these and cut them out and actually turn them into bookmarks. So all of these can go to the side for now. I could definitely use with a little bit more space myself, but you know, I make do. No worries, Star. Just don't fall asleep while you need to do work. All right. I would rather that you get sleep if you need sleep. Lunch break, nap, 8 on the clock. Okay. I sincerely regret having cut my nails. There we go. There's some. I don't usually have like super long nails. Usually I grow them out because I can't be bothered to cut them, and then they break and are jagged. God damn it. Should have done the other side first. Well, it's gonna get sticky. Scenery. That's better. Someday, that I'm burning everywhere. It's an early Sunday, here instead of symbol land. Ironically, I listened to the Monkees forever growing up. I was obsessed. And today is, I think, probably the first day I have listened to them in years. Ugh, so frustrating. Okay. Nope. Stop. It's not a blown away. There are a million things I never say. I tried to let it be. Some of your chemistry. Promise you that everything is true. I won't make promises that I can keep. That I won't mean. And even mean the things I tell you in my sleep. Yeah, I make promises, babe. I can't keep. Okay, now that all the lamination headaches are done, now we get to cut everything out. And I like to cut out each section, so to speak, so I have smaller things to work with in a full page. Okay. Okay. We have the cats. We have Hello Kitty. That might have been cut a little close on that one. Oh well. And high standards. This is another tedious part, sitting here and cutting them all out. I love rock and roll. Take my time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Now, normally I will sit here and cut all of them out before I do magnets for everything. But we're going to go ahead and do one and finish it up so that way you can see what it looks like. And I like to bend it over this. And as you can see, I made the tab too long, but that's why I don't really measure them out. I just make them long so that way I can trim them to fit where I need them to fit. Oh, where did I put? There it is. And this is just photo magnetic paper. Bought a pack of it. Came with 20 sheets. I think I spent like 14 bucks or something on it. On Amazon. And then cut my magnets apart and figure out how they best stick to each other. They're not super strong magnets, so they're not going to stick forever, but where they tend to naturally attach as you're moving them around is kind of what you want. And then I take off the back and I keep them kind of magnetized to each other. Put it on the back of the tab that folds over. Cutting my fingernails was not the greatest of ideas. And then because they are... what's going on here? That's a pretty secure magnet. And voila! Magnetic bookmark. One full sheet of this magnet stuff lasts so many bookmarks, it's not even funny. Is this too close, by the way? Move it up a little bit. Uh-oh. That pulled a little too high. And my camera froze. Hold on a second. All working again? Yes. Okay. Drag it up a little higher. Did my camera freeze again? Hello? I don't know what's going on with my camera. Sometimes with the boom arm, I pull it a little too tight sometimes. And I think that causes the camera to... Okay. Thank you, Shaggy. I mean, I really don't want to make it where nobody can see what I'm doing, because that's kind of not the point of a crafting stream. something to drink real quick. Hello? Eventually, I will save up money for a decent webcam that isn't going to keep freezing on me. I think Twitch did glitch at some point when it fuzzed out, because Twitch itself is saying that I've been streaming for just over an hour. And I'm pretty sure I've been going for close to 2 hours at this point. I think I started around noon my time. Really got me now, and you got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, yeah, you really got me go, so I can't sleep at night. I don't know that this one is going to get sent to you either, Shaggy, to sell, because I screwed up the writing on that one. It pushes into the edge, so it becomes more of a blur at the end of high standards than actually saying high standards. where, for example, this was my first one doing writing on, where I had to figure out how wide it was, and I underestimated it. Okay, I didn't know you had that. If I'd known that, I would have sent the deranged Hello Kitty. Okay. Well, good to know. Any messed ups, you look at them. If you decide they're messed up, you throw them in there. It's still going to take me a while to get enough to send to you, but I think I'm doing pretty decent. If I can do a couple more pages, I'll have, what, 50, 60 at least? Which I don't think is a bad start. Also, I love this thing so much. Four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, I can just do long ones, I think. I may have made these ones a little too thick. Hi, Mando. How are you? Yeah, I decided to have a chill day today rather than doing games. I'm just working on crafts. What have you been up to? It's going well. I am finishing another page worth of bookmarks. Except that I'm struggling because I cut my nails and I can't peel the backings off of things. Hi, Kari. Thank you for the hydrate. How are you today? Just got home, but I have a meeting in an hour. Nope worries. I appreciate the lurk. Thank you. Mando, you want to see some of the bookmarks I've made? Other than these ones being finished? Is it hot out there? I haven't been outside yet, and I'm just staying cozy in my air conditioning. Here, these are not done yet. Let me move all of my stuff out of the way, all of my in-progress ones. So I tend to do them in themes, so you're going to see a lot of these paws. And they all say paused here because they're bookmarks. Got a few Hello Kitties. Got a couple of individual ones. Bunch of D20s. Working on a whole group of high standards. Hi, Spooky. Thank you. How are you today? And then I also have over here that I haven't finished. I've got a few more Hello Kitties, and I have a bunch of kitty cat ones. Some of them say, "What you doing?" Some of them say, "Feed me." Some of them say, "Hi." My day has been pretty chill so far. So, and then I just hook and mark your spot. And then I also have some of these that aren't, the sheet isn't done yet. And then we have started, while I was waiting for the previous sheet to finish drying, we've started, we're going to do some Smut Lover magnetic bookmarks. Shaggy's idea. And then what I'm doing with all of these is Shaggy goes to a market on weekends, like a craft fair kind of thing. And so she said that if I made a bunch and sent them to her, she would sell them for me and we could see how they would do. Yeah, I always had an issue with that too. So when I first discovered magnetic bookmarks, I was obsessed. I have a ton of them that I've bought. And then one night I was looking at them because I was planning on making regular bookmarks already. Um, I was planning on making bookmarks already, the regular ones, and these ones are not the best. I can show you some of those. These ones I made because I didn't have a lot of the stuff. I didn't have the laminate or anything yet. So these are made with tape, so they have sort of fallen apart a bit. They're very wrinkly, but I mean, I was making these and I had been reading and I was actually looking at one of my magnetic bookmarks and I was like, wait a minute, these don't look like they would be that hard to make, so I figured out how to make them. And I do like making these bookmarks too, but making the tassels, all of these tassels are homemade, handmade. The tassels are a pain in the ass to make. This was my first attempt at making a bookmark just to see, so I just threw stickers on it. They do work. And Shaggy, you might get these two to go in your oopsie bin. But all of my magnetic bookmarks are hand drawn because I just don't have the equipment to print stuff out for them. I mean, I have a printer, but half the time it doesn't want to work. So I hand draw them. And I find that it relaxes me. There we go. Life in the fast lane, surely way to lose your mind. Or are you finding that, are you posting it on your Facebook or are you posting it on like the market Facebook? Gotcha. Honestly, I haven't checked. But that's a great idea, Mando. Um, I may. I'm still gonna send to Shaggy and have her because she can tell me in like how they go in bulk and what seems to sell first and what are good um, or popular images that I've done or anything like that because she pays attention to all that. And that does give me a lot of feedback to know what's going on. Oh, I'm not going to make Shaggy do all the work. I'm not going to make, I will take pictures and all that of the stuff for her to post. I would post it, but I don't know where she would be able to do it. Oh, is the swap meets where you wound up with the smut lover page holders? Order? And I love you for that, Shaggy. We've also been talking about this since like what, February or something like that. All right. All of the high standards are done. These four and then four others I had already finished. Yeah, we had mentioned it in passing because I was working on them for Christmas, but I think it only became a thing because you talked about the craft show about sending them after Christmas because I was in such a panic just trying to get these done for Christmas. But with as frequently as I work, I can't really sit to make anything most of the time. So, now that Shaggy helped me figure out how to set up everything so that I can do crafting streams. Well, yeah, because you do 3D printed bookmarks, don't you? Trust me, I wonder the same thing sometimes, Mando. Yeah, so even if I made my normal bookmarks to send to you, those are papercraft, not 3D prints and resins. So it's a completely different thing. Okay, these are a little bigger. So we use slightly wider. I enjoy paper crafts. Eventually, if I ever get the time to do them, I might do some more bath stuff and ship that shit to you too. Not just stepping stone. But unless I get a laptop, that's not something I can stream. Because I'm not about to be trying to mix bath stuff and lotion bars and all of that at my desk. That's just asking for trouble. I'm planning on selling these for $3 a piece or 2 for $5. Because they are handcrafted and the majority of it is time. I use crafting paper, of which my nephew bought me 2 packs of for my birthday because he knew I was getting low. So I didn't even pay for those. I bought a pack of 20 of these magnetic sheets, and I think it was like $14 for these. And I have used 2 sheets total between my Christmas presents and all of them that I showed you. This is the 3rd sheet of 20. And the laminating paper, I think I spent $20 on, and that's 20 front and back laminated sheets basically that I can do. And I spent $20 on that, and I'm getting a full sheet, which is anywhere between 12, 13, 14, 15, and 19 on a page. So the way it breaks down is it like Shaggy said, it cost me pennies to make this stuff. And I don't really make stuff to, get the money or anything like that. I enjoy making them, and yes, the money will be nice, but if anything, for me, this is relaxing to sit here and be able to craft and make something by hand. Yes, and there's only so much you can make for others before you like need to branch out. I started making crafts because I hand make my Christmas gifts every year. And the bookmarks came about because I was trying to figure out a new idea for Christmas because I don't like repeating the same present idea. That's not going to happen. But let's see. I drew 3 Hello Kitties today. I finished the lettering on all of these. I drew that in figuring out what the next one is, and then I cut out the entire page and have been making all of these. Cutting them out is tedious, by the way. Yeah, if what I'm making isn't costing me anything to make in the grand scheme of things, then I don't see why I should charge an arm and a leg for it. I enjoy making it. Well, yeah, and that's exactly it. If you're doing stuff for the money, it stops becoming something that you enjoy and starts becoming a job. Kind of like with streaming for me. Yeah, I would love, honestly, like Ryan, I would love to be able to make streaming my job. Mostly because I don't like dealing with customer service. And I have the opportunity that I can make my crafting also into streams. And then I can sell my crafts. So I can make money in 2 ways, but I'm not looking at it like that. I'm just enjoying hanging out and doing something that I enjoy doing and talking to people that I enjoy talking to. I do enjoy talking to all of you. Never mind the fact that, like, 95% of my chat is literally Ryan's chat. Hi, Yeti. Well, I didn't do any mining to be able to get the paper and stuff for these, but I am definitely doing the crafting. Well, I appreciate that, but I know that's not true. How are you doing today, Yeti? I know plenty, Mando, but I appreciate it. That would be nice, Yeti. Trust me, I feel you on that. I really do. Yeah, working computers are helpful. And I can manage the crafting streams really well, except for when Twitch fucks up. Because I think Twitch is saying right now that I have been streaming for like an hour and a half or something like that, when in reality I've been streaming for like nearly 3. Yeah, I get that. I'm trying to save up so that I can buy a computer that's not going to crash on me. Ha 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 ha. A 24-hour stream is not going to be my first thing. If I do anything first, it's going to be like a 12 or something. And I don't think I'm big enough to do something like that. Plus, there's all the issues I have with my computer. I'm not going to do a 12-hour stream of just crafting. And if I do gaming, 9 times out of 10, the game I play crashes my computer. I've done a 9-hour stream before with Shaggy because we got obsessed with Raft and played forever. Oh, I'm so sorry, Yeti. I wish you luck. If you lived near me, I would hire you. I'm always looking for good people. Shaggy and I have never played Minecraft together. We play a lot of games together, though. But yeah, I could try maybe doing a 12-hour stream in my week that I'm off. I don't know how I feel about that. And I would have to specifically pick games that would not crash my computer. Oh, I know. And it just depends on my mood. Unfortunately, with working food service and dealing with customers all day, there's a lot of days that, I start out the day with a plan, go to work, get things done, come home, stream, and then I get home and I am just wiped from working. And like, okay, well, streaming is just not going to happen. Exactly. And that's why I stream what I want to stream. I would like a chance to make schedules. Unfortunately, I'm not great at sticking to schedules at that point. People are very draining. I don't have a problem talking to people over the internet like this because it's not face-to-face energy, which is super draining for me. But sometimes with, what, I got 3 more? Yeah. Allow that. Thank you, Shaggy. But yeah, no, I wish people would do the same. Mando, I really do. Oh, Yeti. Thank you. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. You should be saving your money, especially while you're still looking for a job. That's okay, Mando. You gave us an opportunity to train Automod. So far, Hello Kitty has apparently been the most popular one that I've done. I suppose next, Shaggy, I'm going to have to figure out how to draw Kuromi and make some of her, because that was the other one you suggested. And I still need to do the Harley Davidson one. Well, Shaggy's been telling me, she's like, oh, well, I'm getting a lot of people asking about these things. So, yeah, I know, Yeti. I'm just as bad. Ah, tout le monde, tu mes amis, Jean-Zen, je dois partir. These are the last words I'll ever speak. Now set me free. Tout le monde, tu mes amis, Jean-Zen, je dois partir. These are the last words I'll ever speak. Now set me free. Sorry, I tend to sing a lot with my music. Just whenever the mood strikes me. Okay, back to the Smut Lover. You're going to get a lot of classic rock in my channel. Oh, you can't hear the music? At all? Oh, what's going on, Spotify? Why are you... No, I didn't do that on purpose. I mean, it shows that the sound is going through. Maybe it was just that song was so soft. Because I do have it turned down a fair bit because I want it in the background, but I don't want it to be blaring. Because I know earlier, when I first started streaming, Ryan was in here, and I know he was vibing when Guns N' Roses came on. Okay. Oh, Star actually claimed first, so that means that Twitch did reset my stream at some point, which means I'm going to have 2 VODs for this stream. Because I have been streaming for 3 hours now. Let's see what Twitch says. Twitch says I have been streaming for not quite 2 hours. At one point in everything, Twitch seemed to have crashed. Stars didn't count. I hope you at least got a chance to have a nap, Star. I would say at least half an hour since you said you were gonna take a nap. Hey, Heart, how are you? Mando, you didn't have to do that. Thank you very much. You guys are so sweet. ACWW. Animal Crossing. I don't know what WW is. There's not going to be 99 hours of crafting. That is not happening. Hands down, not happening. Wild World. Okay. Yeah, I haven't looked into that one. The only Animal Crossing I have is New Horizons, I think it is. Yes. New Horizons is on the Switch. New Leaf is for 3DS. Okay. Wild World was original DS. Okay. I don't have very many of my, like... I might still have my 3DS somewhere, actually. Camera froze again. Fixed. 'Kids love the 3DS. I have so many games for it. Pull it out and play on it sometimes too. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I just, I don't know. I tend, if I'm going to like do something where most people would play the 3DS, I'm usually reading a book instead, or I'm on my computer. 3DS game seems so cool. Yeah, no, it wasn't a cheap uh, piece to buy, but it was worth it. I played a lot of games on it for a long time. And like I said, I still have it and the games that I had for it, so I used to get the gopher guy every time because I was hiding it from my mom at like 2 a.m. Oh, yeah. Me, somebody to love. Rossetti. Yes. Anybody find me somebody to love? 7 boxes in an hour? That's not bad. Now, are you posting those 7 boxes on both sites you said? So you basically posted them 14 times? Well, see, that's going pretty quick then, Shaggy. Somebody to love every day. I try and I try and I try. He took forever to stop talking. He did. He never shut up. I remember playing the original Animal Crossing on GameCube, and I was so annoyed when I was playing and we had a power outage. And then when everything came back on, I started playing again. He popped up, and I'm just like, "Stop talking! It wasn't my fault." And anybody find me somebody to love? He made you type that you're stupid? Really? I don't remember him ever doing that. I mean, to be fair, the Animal Crossing games do tend to all blur together too, so. So you can find him in the cafe and he realizes he was a bit harsh. A bit? So take a bit of a break, Shaggy. You don't have to do all of them right that second. All right, sounds good, Shaggy. Oh, did he? That's fine. Maybe when I'm done, we'll raid out to him. The title says short stream today. First we Callie, then we Ryan. Yeah, I knew he wasn't going to do a very long stream today. He said that yesterday. But I've been going for 3 hours, even if Twitch doesn't think so. So I'm probably not going to do too much more because I am getting hungry. Twitch can catch these hands. Yeah, at one point it like glitched out and everybody had to refresh, and then it gave me a message that said, "Oh, welcome to chat," and I'm like, "What?" Come on. Yeah, it has. Yeah, Twitch mobile isn't terrible for me if I'm not in mod mode at work because I can minimize it and still do some of the things that I have to do on my phone. But mod mode is horrible, first off. The issue that I have with mod mode is you can't look at chat when you're looking at other, um, what do they call them? Screens for it. So you can only look at, like, I'm going to do this action type for this screen, and chat is its own screen, which is frustrating. Should get you an AR headset so you can have multiple instances of chat open as needed. That would be interesting. The pink pen hates me sometimes. Yeah, I am getting hungry, so I think this one that I'm working on is going to be the last one I'm going to draw before we raid out. Of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. It does take forever them to chop trees in that game. Got to keep your emergency hot pocket ready for next time. I have yogurt in my fridge, but I want something solid. And I finished off my pretzels. Here, we're gonna snooze that ad break because I don't think this is gonna take that long. But you subscribed. You don't have to deal with ads. I'm trying to help the other people. You watch them on your second account? Mando Adu? I feel that, Mando. I do. What I'd give to be an emperor back in the Bronze Age, have people bring me my food and feed it to me while I lay down. Except I don't like eating while I'm laying down. I have to be sitting up. If you're an emperor and can eat however you want, what are they going to do? Tell you can't sit at a table and eat? This is true. All right, I think we're going to call this here today because I am hungry and I am going to get up and go get food. But first, should anybody want, thank you, Mando, I appreciate that. My socials are in the Discord. All of my VODs do wind up on YouTube, so if, for example, you've been watching a game that's a series and you missed something, you can always check them out over there. No worries, Pastel. I appreciate you being here, and I'm glad you popped in, Yeti. We are, however, going to go and raid Ryan because, you know, why not? So, me a shuttle lover bookmark. All right, so we have a raid message crafted specifically for Ryan. I will talk to you later, Pastel, about maybe getting you a bookmark. So I appreciate everyone hanging out with me. Thanks for just kind of listening to me with the music and the singing and watching the crafts and all of that fun stuff. But let's go give Ryan all the love because he deserves it. And I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye.